certainly get something out of that. But it seems like the level of attack. I mean, there's some people that have just a one rock solid attack, like Ronda Rousey had that rock solid attack with the armbar, and she comes from that judo background.
That's a naughty armbar.
Oh, it's nasty. Her armbar to this day, I believe, is one of the best armbars I've ever seen in MMA. Not just because she was successful with it, but when you watch her transitions, you watch how she's able to adjust and change things. Like the Cat Zingano fight is a perfect example of that. Cat Zingano just charges at her like a fucking bat out of hell, and they have this mad scramble, and Ronda realizes a position that she doesn't even utilize. But she understands armbar so well. She knows, well, I could just throw my hip over this way and kick back here, and I'll catch that armbar. This overall understanding of the position is so high level.
Yeah. When someone has a move like that, I used to fight a bit with Hickson. And Hickson used to do that thing where he ties his hands behind his back, and you've got to try and do something to him.
Right.
And you can't do anything to him. The level of sophistication when it's like that, he was so technical, Hickson, that it was, well, what I understand about jiu-jitsu is really rather primitive. But I'm aware I'm primitive. And I'm aware that my understanding of jiu-jitsu is really quite primitive. And then when you see something like that armbar come sneaking out of nowhere, oh, it's a magnificent thing to behold, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, what you're saying is kind of interesting, because someone will listen to this and go, how is a black belt primitive? Like, you're not primitive, you're an expert. But I understand totally, because I'm also primitive. I know what I know. Like, I understand, like, there's what Hickson's language is a series of words that you've never heard before, spoken perfectly in the right order, with no pauses or ums or no filler, and the way he flows with it. It's just, he's got a level of proficiency that very few, other than Marcelo and Damian Maia, can really appreciate the true beauty of it all. Because they just don't, like, I won't see things coming. It would be, they're too complex.
It's a completely different language.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know enough. I read a good line somewhere the other day that someone had enough brains to know that they didn't have any brains. So you know enough to know that you're in treacherous and deep waters here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your average geezer that starts rolling around with one of these good guys, say, oh, you know, he's all right. But, oh, there's Joe or Guy. They'll be the same. They've got the same colour belt on it. Let's have a go with that.
Yeah. Yeah, you just get manhandled. Now, you said you had your knee fixed. You blew, would you blow out an ACL?
ACL, I've done it twice, yeah.
Did you get cadaver replacement? Or
no, hamstring and then patella. Ooh. Hamstring first time, patella second time.
And the hamstring blew out, right? Yeah. Those things blow out a lot.
Yeah, eventually it gave in. I had the first one done when I was about 21.
Okay.
And the second one done when I was about 31. And now it's held together, but the old knee's a bit knackered. Do you know about stem cell?
Yeah.
How are you feeling about stem cell?
Great. I was that close to shoulder surgery, and I had some placental stem cells shot